Check one, check two. One, two, three. Test 1, Test 2, Test 3, Test 4. Hello and welcome into a Wednesday afternoon edition of some Fort Lee softball live from Fort Lee High School. Hello everybody, my name is Charlie Carbonetto. Good to be keeping you company for this one as the Dwight Morrow Maroon Raiders come and visit the Fort Lee Bridgemen today. Fort Lee comes into this game with a 4-7 record, 2-3 in American Division play. Dwight Morrow has 2 wins to their name, 2-5 overall. However, they still are seeking their first win of a division play. Let's meet how the visitors will line up. Salome Chica plays center field. She bats first. Gabriela Pena is the shortstop. She hits second. Rebecca Costa Santos plays catcher and hits third. Rania Mirza plays first base and hits fourth. Andrea Sosa plays second, hits fifth. Samira Khan plays right field and hits sixth. Susan Cruz is the left fielder. She bats seventh. Alizia Perez plays third base and hits eighth. And Navia Diaz is the designated player. She will hit ninth. They will go against today Rain Kim, who gets the ball for Fort Lee. And just moments away from first pitch here. Thanks for joining us today. Fort Lee enters this game trying to snap a little bit of a skid. They've lost their last 4 games. 2 of those games being decided by 4 runs or less. First pitch of the day is in there for a called strike. This is Salome Chica at the plate. Kim on the mound. This pitch misses out wide, and it's 1-1. This recent skid was sort of offset by a really good period for Fort Lee, as that pitch is off the mark as well, and it's 2-1. Before they've lost their last 4 straight, they were winners of 4 of their last 5. They're trying to get back on track today against Dwight Morrow, a team that they took down by a score of 18-2 earlier this season. That pitch is swung on and missed, and Kim has her first strikeout of the day. There's one away here in the top of the first. And now Gabriela Pena will come to the plate. Avalo Castillo will be Kim's battery mate today. She gets the start behind the plate for the Bridgman. As this first pitch to Pena misses for a ball. Second one just off the mark as well. This ball is sent foul down the first base line, and it's 2-1. That one just a little bit too low, and Pena has herself in a hitter's count trying to give the Maroon Raiders their first base runner of the day. This ball is sent foul, and we have our first full count of the afternoon. And that pitch is in there for a called third strike. Pena is put away. It's the second strikeout of the afternoon for Kim, and there's 2 gone. As Rebecca Costa Santos will now come to the plate, serving as the catcher for Dwight Morrow. This ball is lifted foul and out of play. Nice catch made by a fan over there, standing in foul territory down the first baseline. Kind of a weird weather day here in Fort Lee. Got some summer sunshine, some spring showers, and some winter winds. This pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Kim looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and a nice start to her afternoon. This pitch is lifted high in the air, and the catch is made by Hausman at first base. So the Maroon Raiders go down in order. Kim has a 1-2-3 first. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless at Fort Lee. Back here for the bottom of the first inning, tied at 0. Fort Lee will get their first crack at the plate. Sydney Kim leads off. She plays third base. Eleanor Yu is at the shortstop position. She hits second. Avalo Castillo is the catcher, hitting third. Olivia Hausman bats fourth and plays first. Caitlin Park hits fifth and plays second. Hitting sixth is Ariana Papavilio, who will play center field. Roxanne Perez is the designated player. She hits 7th. Playing left field and hitting 8th is Haley Sue, and Rain Kim is your pitcher on the mound. She will bat 9th. First pitch of the day is bunted by Kim, but it's going to roll just foul. So Kim will take the trip back to the batter's box. On the mound for the Maroon Red Raiders, Scarlett Soto. Right-hander sporting the number 3. This pitch misses for ball 1. Fort Lee had their way offensively the last time these two teams met, scoring 18 runs in that contest. It was a stretch of 3 games that saw a lot of offensive firepower for the Bridgemen. As this pitch is rifled down the line, just foul again, a few feet away from potentially being an extra base hit for Sydney Kim. But back to what I was saying, they scored 19 runs at Midland Park, 18 runs the next day against Dwight Morrow, and then wrapped it off with a 21-6 win over Tenafly. Scoring 18 runs or more in 3 straight games. Hoping for the same sort of offensive production today. Kim trying to set the table. She fouls this one back. Fort Lee's leadoff hitter being aggressive in this at-bat. And this pitch is grounded over left side. Going to be a tough play, and there will be no play. Sydney Kim is aboard with an infield single, which marks Fort Lee's first hit of the day. So now Eleanor Yu will come to the plate. Try to put Fort Lee into some early action. This pitch is in the dirt. Kim will take off for second base and be able to steal it without a throw. Yu grounds this one over, picked up by Pena. And she can't make the throw over to first. Actually loses her cleat in the process of fielding that ground ball. Oh, it's another base hit, and there's runners on first and second for Fort Lee. We'll see now if Avalo Castillo can bring in the game's first run. It's her first at-bat of the afternoon. First pitch to her is low. It gets away from Costa Santos behind the plate, and Fort Lee will put 2 runners in scoring position as both Kim and Yu move up a station. Business brewing early for Fort Lee. Trying to capitalize on 2 early base hits. This pitch to Castillo stays upstairs. Castillo wisely takes that one. Fort Lee celebrating their senior day today, trying to send the class of 2024 out with a victory. That pitch is in the dirt, and it's ball 4. So Castillo draws a walk. We'll have a pinch runner come on here for the catcher. I'll try to get eyes on it. Looks like it's going to be Jenna Yang running on the base paths for Avalo Castillo. Olivia Hausman will come to the plate now. Hausman, the cleanup hitter for Fort Lee, with an opportunity to drive in a couple of runs. First pitch to Hausman is way upstairs. Soto trying to find her footing on the mound. She's behind 1-0 in this count to Hausman. That pitch is in the dirt. Kim's going to try to take home, and she'll do so successfully. It's the first run of the day. Fort Lee has a 1-0 lead. As that ball got away from Costa Santos, Kim anticipated well and was able to trudge down the third base line, crossing home plate. Runners on second and third now, and Soto misses the strike zone with that pitch, and it's 3-0. See if Hausman has a green light here. That pitch misses. Ball 4. Another pass ball, and another run will score. Eleanor Yu reads that pitch well and advances home, and it's 2-0 Fort Lee. Yang was able to advance to third base, so there's runners at the corners now as Caitlin Park is the hitter. Soto has missed the strike zone on 8 consecutive pitches. That pitch is in the dirt, and Olivia Hausman will steal second base. And this ball is lifted into center field. It's down for a base hit. Yang will score. Hausman is around third. She will score as well. And it's 4-0 Fort Lee after Caitlin Park drives in 2 runs. Third hit of the inning. Fort Lee has taken early command. Caitlin Park is going to steal second base after that first pitch to Papavilio misses. That one is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Two and one now. Park will hang tight at second base. Soto steps on the rubber, still looking for the first out of the afternoon. As that pitch runs upstairs. 3-1. Swung on and missed. And we'll have a full count here. Papa Vasiliou, trying to keep this train moving for Fort Lee, has yet to hit any obstacles. 3-2 pitch is in there for a called third strike. And Soto records the strikeout. Roxanne Perez now will get a chance at the plate. She looks at that pitch for a called first strike. Soto starting to find the zone a little bit as she settles into this ball game. And this one is lifted into right field by Perez. Khan can't make the play. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Park is around third. She will score. Give a double to Roxanne Perez and add on an RBI while you're at it. It's 5-0 Fort Lee. And here comes Haley Sue now. or excuse me, this is Lydia Lee, the right fielder. Wild pitch is going to allow Perez to take third base. That one finds the strike zone. It's 2-1. Fort Lee has recorded 4 hits in this inning. They've taken 2 walks and have plated 5 runs. Nice start to their senior day. This one is lifted by Lee. Shallow infield. Soda and Mirza collide while trying to make the catch, and it drops in as Lee is able to reach first base. And now Haley Sue will come to the plate. Perez stayed at third base on that ball. Obviously wasn't going to tag up and was anticipating that being caught. First pitch of this at-bat is in there for a strike. And this ball is fouled off. It's 0-2. Sue is the 9th hitter Fort Lee has sent to the plate in this inning. Still 2 runners out there to be driven in as Sue settles to face the 1-2 pitch. And this ball is sent into center field for a base hit. Perez will score easily. Throwing error occurs, and Lydia Lee will advance to third base. Mark that down as an RBI single for Haley Sue. Six nothing Fort Lee as Sydney Kim, who singled in her first at-bat, gets another chance here. First pitch is in the dirt. And Kim sends this one down the third base line. It is a fair ball. Lydia Lee will score. Kim will go to, Sue will go to third, and Kim will go to second base. Her second hit of the inning. This one brings in a run. Seven nothing Bridgman. As now Eleanor Yu will get another chance. She also already has a base hit in this inning. And this ball's rolled back towards the middle. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another play at the plate. And Kim is called out at the plate after a run scores. Eleanor Yu will go all the way to third base. Another base hit, 1 RBI. And it's 8-0 now with 2 outs. Avalo Castillo, who reached on a walk in her first at-bat, swings and misses at that first pitch. Pitch is too high, and it's 1-1. Fort Lee trying to scratch across 1 more run. Eleanor Yu standing on third base. Castillo fouls this one off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off yet again. Eight hits for Fort Lee in this inning, 8 runs. pitch is too high. Eleanor Yu made a pretty good amount of momentum down the third baseline and then decided to retreat back to the third base bag. And we'll do it with a 2-2 count. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 3. Soto trying to get out of this inning. And this ball is belted deep into left field, and you can forget about that. Avilo Castillo delivers an absolute bomb. And it's 10-0 Fort Lee. I mean, absolutely hammered that softball all the way out to about the 50-yard line of the football field that we're playing on. And an absolute no-doubter as well. Olivia Hausman now strides to the plate. She also walked in her first at-bat and came around to score. This pitch misses and it's 2-0. Hausman sends this one foul down the left field line near the Fort Lee dugout. There's a little bit of a drizzle commences. Been seeing these on and off, or off and on, I should say, all afternoon. Hausman sends this one. Looks like it's going to land in foul territory again, and it does. So it's 2-2 at the count. Fort Lee has already scored 10 runs in this inning. They've got 9 hits. Been swinging the bat aggressively, and it's been paying off. Hausman, the 2-2. This one is sent deep into left field, and it's over the head of Cruz. Hausman will stroll into second base with a double. Caitlin Park now, who's already got an RBI to her name. Singled earlier in this first inning. Trying to do the same here. This pitch is in there for a strike. And that'll end the first inning. So we go to the top of the second. 10-0 Fort Lee. Hey, welcome back to Fort Lee for the top of the second inning. Fort Lee just absolutely exploded in the first inning as Kim gets set back on the mound for her second inning of work, recorded a 1-2-3 in the first. This is Rania Mirza, the first baseman at the plate. First two pitches, oh, that one found the zone. It's 1-1. Kim worked quite efficiently in inning number one, trying to continue this here. You saw a lot of that, a lot of swings and misses. He's been able to keep the Maroon Raiders off bounds. Kim now the 1-2. This one's just outside. It's the home plate umpire. And the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Castillo applies the tag, and there's one gone. Now Andrea Sosa will be the hitter. Sosa playing second base today. First pitch is in there for a called strike. That one is in there as well. This home plate umpire is quite deliberate with his strike call. And that one is swung and is missed. 1-2-3. It's another strikeout. Kim's fourth of the afternoon. And now Samira Khan will come to the plate. This one is swung on and missed. Zone one. This pitch is in there for a strike. Man, you can't blink. You'll miss one of these Kim pitches. Absolutely moving through it. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning. She gets it. And a near immaculate inning. It just took 10 pitches, 3 strikeouts. The inning's over. We go to the bottom of the second. Fort Lee will try to add to their lead. Welcome back here. We've reached the bottom of the second frame. Caitlin Park will come to the plate. First pitch to her misses down low for ball one. Fort Lee was able to get 10 hits, score 10 runs in inning number one. Drew 2 walks. A lot of it's been done with their offense. They've been putting the barrel of the ball to the softball, so a couple of doubles, saw a home run from Avalo Castillo. That sailed well over the left field fence. And now it's 2-0 to Caitlin Park, who singled and drove in a run in inning number one. She'll pass on that pitch, and it's 3-0. This one's lifted behind the plate, sliding and nearly making the grab was Costa Santos. It fell out of her glove as she went to the ground. Nearly a really nice play made by the catcher. So now Park will get to do it again. Fort Lee is back in action on April 29th. They'll take on Eastern Christian. This is the start of a 3-game homestand for them as that ball is fouled off. Just one more game in April for the Bridgemen, then their May schedule gets underway. Nearing the end of their season as they make their push for playoffs. As that ball is swung on and missed. It's a strikeout. Throw down to first is in time. Costa Santos is able to gather that one up, fire a little rifle down the line, and there's one gone. Ariana Papavasiliou now will come up to the plate. She struck out in her first at-bat. First pitch misses for ball one. This pitch is grounded over, picked up by Pena, throw to first, not in time. As Roxanne Perez, who doubled in her last at-bat, gets another chance at the plate. Perez drove the ball deep into left field. She takes that first pitch for a ball. We saw Fort Lee also very active on the base paths in inning number one. Basically took what the defense gave them. Were able to steal a number of bases, including a couple of times. Were able to score on some pass balls, being aggressive from third base. Being good anticipators out there on the base paths. And it is 1-1. Pitch to Perez in the dirt, ball two. This pitch runs inside. It gets away from Costa Santos. Papavasiliou is able to advance to second base, and Fort Lee, just like that, has another runner in scoring position. 3-1. Perez in a hitter's count. The pitch. That pitch just misses upstairs. Looked like Perez was almost waiting for the plate umpire to call strike, but it is indeed a walk. Third walk of the day issued by Soto. And now Lydia Lee, who reached in the first inning, takes a swing at this first pitch. It's into center field. Chica can't make the play. Fort Lee will advance station to station as the ball is thrown in. And Lydia Lee is aboard for the second time today. She gets rewarded for putting the ball in play yet again. Haley Sue, who singled, drove in a run, and then came around to score, will get a chance to hit here. This ball is sent over to the right side, and the catch is made by Mirza. There's two away here. Order flips again. This will be Sydney Kim, who produced 2 hits in the first inning. He's got a chance for some 2-out production here. So that pitch misses inside for ball 1. Pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Dwight Morrow comes into this one. They've lost 3 in a row. Their last win came against Patterson Eastside back on April 15th. They've also defeated Tenafly this season. As Kim watches that one go by for ball 3. They'll be in action tomorrow at Bergen Charter before returning home to take on Teaneck on May 1st. And that pitch is ball 4. A run has been walked in, and it's 11-0. And good at bat by Kim to draw that walk, manufacture a run any way you can. Here's Eleanor Yu. She's had a successful day as well. She sends this one into left field. It's going to find a gap, and it's going to roll to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Kim is rounding third. There won't be a play at the plate. Eleanor Yu has a bases clearing double. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 RBIs for the shortstop. 3 of them come on that play. And it's 14-0 Fort Lee. And now Avalo Castillo, who provided some fireworks in her last at-bat, will get another crack at the plate here. First pitch is in there, first strike. That pitch is inside. Oh, no. And it'll be 1-1. This pitch swung on and missed by Castillo. 2-1. Pitch goes upstairs. Castillo has walked and hit a home run, trying to add to what's been a good day for her. That pitch is upstairs for ball 3. Or 3-2, excuse me, is the count. And she swings and misses. That's a strikeout for Soto, and the inning comes to a close. Fort Lee adds 4 more. We go to the 3rd. Fort Lee in the driver's seat. Back here for the third inning, we got a pitching change to tell you about. Jenna Yang will take over for Kim on the mound. Kim was excellent in the first 2 innings, faced 6 hitters, struck out 5, allowed no hits, no runs. And now Jenna Yang will take over. Yang, another pitcher who has had a good season for Fort Lee. She was the winning pitcher in Fort Lee's last win. That came back on April 15th. They were able to take down Cliffside Park. This pitch is swung on and missed. This is Susan Cruz at the plate. And this ball is sent into left field, but it is foul. It's 2-2. And pinch hitting for Cruz here actually is Aselin Almodovar. And that pitch misses down low for ball 3. So Yang in her first hitter of the day has a full count. And the 3-2 pitch. Ball is popped up into foul territory. There's a fan over there. I'm not sure if he's supports Fort Lee or Dwight Morrow, but he's catching a lot of foul balls. That was already the second one I've seen him stack down on the fly. That pitch misses outside for ball 4. And Dwight Morrow has their first base runner of the day. Now Elysia Perez will be the hitter. First pitch to her is in there for a strike. Perez playing third base today. Pitches out wide. There goes the runner for second. Good throw down, and it is in time. Oh, no, they're going to say she's safe. Umpire took a little bit to make the call. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to certify. Nonetheless, runner safe at second base. Pitch is swung on and missed again, and it's 0-2. Was a good throw from Castillo behind the plate. And from my vantage point, looked like you applied the tag. Nonetheless, Almodovar is safe at second base. And it is 1-2. This pitch fouled off. Yang looking to record her first out of the day. That ball is fouled off again. Good fight from Perez at the plate right now, making Yang work from the rubber. And the 1-2. We'll do it again. This pitch swung on and missed. That'll be a strikeout, and there's one away. And now Navia Diaz will come up to the plate. First pitch to her, misses off the mark. Yang takes the stroll back onto the mound and will reset, look in, and fire. This pitch finds the strike zone. And it's 1-1. Almodovar off second base. She reached on a walk and then stole second. Diaz at the plate. Trying to take advantage of the runner in scoring position and the leadoff walk issued by Fort Lee. That ball is swung on and missed. And it's another strikeout for the Bridgman, second of the day for Yang, 7 for Fort Lee. And that should flip the order to Salome Chica. First pitch is in there, first strike. Pitch outside. Runner is going to advance to third base. It's 1-1. Chica struck out in her first at-bat. She's got a chance for an RBI here. This ball is sent into left field. Slicing down the line and making the grab is Kim over there at third base. Heck of a play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Fort Lee, 14. Maroon Raiders, 0. Back here for the bottom of the third inning, Olivia Hausman will lead things off for Fort Lee. And she sends this one into center field, and making the grab is Salome Chica. Hard hit ball, doesn't matter. Chica tracks it down. Now Caitlin Park gets another opportunity. She swings at this first pitch. It's heading towards Chica again. And again, she makes the grab. There's 2 outs. Two fly balls to start the inning. And Papa Vasiliou will come up to the plate. Vasiliou has struck out and reached base on a single. This pitch is upstairs, so it's 2-0. Two-zero pitch, foul back. And this ball is swung on and missed. 2-2. Soto one pitch away from recording a 1-2-3 inning. Little break, a bit of a pause here before the 2-2 pitch. That pitch misses in the dirt for ball 3, and the count is full. Ball 4, walk issued. So Fort Lee, after first 2 outs, gets a runner aboard here. And now Perez will come to the plate for her 3rd plate appearance. 2 hits, including a double and an RBI. First pitch is in there for a called strike. And this ball is sent over, and the catch is made by Pena. That'll end things here in inning number 3. We go to the 4th, Fort Lee up 14-0. Welcome back here for the top of the 4th inning. The Maroon Raiders, getting a chance to hit again. This is Gabrielle Pena at the plate. I saw her end the inning. A nice play at shortstop. She'll try to do things on the offensive side of the ball here against Jenna Yang. This pitch is tapped foul. Dwight Morrow still without a hit in today's game. They did get a base runner by way of the walk. And it's 0-2 to Pena. The 0-2 pitch sent down the first base line, but it tails foul. Yang working. Looking for the first out of the inning here in the fourth. The pitch out wide. Umpire flashes a 2-2. And the delivery, that one runs outside as well, and the count is full. Just off the mark with the full count pitch, and Dwight Morrow gets another base runner. This time it's a walk. And Rebecca Costa-Santos comes to the plate. She flew out to first base in her first at-bat, sends this one over. Nice play made at third by Kim. She makes the throw on to second. Park hangs on, and there's one away in the inning as Costa-Santos gets to first base and reaches on a fielder's choice. And now Rania Mirza will come to the plate. Mirza struck out in her first at-bat. Ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Pitch is in there for a strike. Throw down to second base, goes into center field. Costa-Santos will try to get to third, and she will. So the Maroon Raiders have a runner on third base. Trying to scratch across their first run of the afternoon. Yang on the mound trying to prevent that from happening. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Yang looks in. Again, the 0-2 pitch. In there for a called third strike. Mirza goes down looking, and there's 2 outs. 8th strikeout of the day for Fort Lee. And Andrea Sosa will come up to the plate. We have a stoppage here as Costa-Santos gets her cleats tied up. First pitch misses for a ball. Sosa struck out in her first at-bat. Yang behind in this one, 1-0. Pitch is rolled foul, and it's 1-1. Again, Fort Lee celebrating their senior day, doing so in a good amount of style. Leading 14-0. Scored 10 runs in the first inning. Got a bases clearing double from Eleanor Yu in inning number 2. And then we're held scoreless in the third. This pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Yang trying to work around the walk. This pitch is swung on and missed. And it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Just off the mark. And the count is full. Yang trying to put Dwight Morrow away here. Pitch is swung on and missed. And that'll end the inning. Believe it will end the game as well. So we'll hold for a minute here. We'll see what the outcome is. We'll take a quick break. We'll keep you updated when we come back. We will play on here at Fort Lee as we've entered the bottom of the fourth inning. Haley Sue will be the hitter. First pitch to her misses for a ball. Soto has found her footing a little bit on the mound, has bounced back quite nicely from that first inning where she surrendered 10 runs. Almost was out of the second with a scoreless inning, and then did record a scoreless inning in the bottom of the third. Trying to do the same here. She's behind 2-0 to Sue. That pitch misses for ball 3. The 3-1 to Seo. This pitch is fouled off. Seo has a base hit in today's game. Drove in a run back in inning number 1, then eventually came around to score. 3-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 4. This time Seo draws the walk. And now the top of the order will come up here for Fort Lee, which has been a bit of a trouble spot for Soto. Or excuse me, that was Lydia Lee who just drew the walk, and now Seo will be the hitter. Lee then advances to second base on the ball wide. Lee now has been on base 3 straight times. Ball is rolled over, picked up, throw on to first base. Looks like that ball is going to roll out of play. And I believe that there'll be runners on second and third. They might just send Lee home because she was at second base and it was a throw from the infield. Yeah, they will. They'll give her 2 bases and she will score. It's 15-0 Fort Lee, and that will officially do it for today's contest. So Fort Lee wins on their senior day. They bring their bats and put on a show offensively. They get back to 500 in division play, 3-3, 5-7 overall, snap a bit of a 4-game losing streak that they had currently been on and get back in the win column. Dwight Morrow falls to 2-6 overall and 0-5 in division play. For everybody here at Fort Lee, we want to say thank you for joining us. For Charlie Carbonetto, we hope you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.